Hello friends, welcome to Vitality. Today's going to be yoga for hips. So I had a comment on one of my posts that Roddy has some hip pain, and I'm sure some other people do, so this video will be geared towards that. So if you can find a pillow, or if you want to stack two blocks next to each other so you have a nice comfortable seat a little bit raised up from the ground. Settle your hips down there, make sure your sitting bones are rooted down, have something to ground down on. So cross your legs however you'd like. We'll end up crossing them the other way. If you want some support underneath your knees, you can stack whatever you need up underneath, as high up as you need. If your knees are way up here, just find something so you can relax and release your inner thighs a little bit, whatever level that is. And find a tall spine. So as your sitting bones are rooted down, your knees are connected with something that's touching the floor. So your body can relax, send some signals to let go. If this is crazy uncomfortable, just lift your seat up higher and find your knees supported up higher until you can find that sweet spot where you can sit up tall, your knees are relaxed, shoulders back, heart's up, and just find some breaths. Again, if you're way up here, just do your best to let go. And then if you find some release in your thighs, you might realize you can come down a little bit. And finding that level that works for you. Breathing in, fill up with air. Breathing out, letting go, relax those inner thighs, relax the knees down. Ground down those sitting bones, maybe lean back a little bit, keep the knees down, breathe. As you sit and relax your knees, let your right ear fall down towards your shoulder. Take a breath. Come back up to neutral, realign, left ear down towards your shoulder. Take a breath. Come back to neutral, keep those knees relaxed. If you find any release, you might realize you can go a little lower. That little bit lower might just be an inch from a really high position. Sitting up tall, let your chin fall down toward your chest. Sway your chin side to side, ears towards your shoulder. Breathing in and out. So settling into our space as we breathe and stretch our neck and release some tension a bit. Practicing sitting crisscross. Finding wherever that is for you. Surrendering into that position. And relaxing your inner thighs, knees down, hips grounded. Meet down with your chin towards your chest and then stack your head on top of your heart, on top of your hips. Sit up tall. Big breath in. Complete breath out. So remove your props, shake out your legs a little bit, and crisscross them the opposite way. You can start back up as high as you need to find that comfortable spot, hips grounded, heart lifted, Relax your knees. Relax your legs. Completely let go. And as you find some slack in your inner thighs and your flexibility increases, lowering the knees down. Doesn't have to be dramatic today. Finding that seat, crisscrossing the opposite way. Let your knees relax, inner thighs relax, sit up tall, take a breath. Let your chin fall down towards your chest. We're going to make a big circle with our chin over towards the right shoulder, up to the sky, over to the left shoulder, and back down towards your heart. One more round this way. And pause at center, realign, bring your chin over to the left, making a circle up to the sky. Over to the right shoulder, one more time, down, left, up, right, and down. Take a breath, sit up tall, then stack your head up, breathe. Let's flip our palms, roll our shoulders back a few times. Settle them together and sliding down your back. Breathe. Take your arms out to T, palms up, lift them up to the sky, palms touch. Lean over to the right, let the right arm fall, reach away, keep the left hip down, both knees stay down, legs relaxed, breathe. Come back up to center, find your breath, arms back out to T, relax your shoulders, lift your arms up, palms touch, lean to the left, let your left arm fall, keep your right hip down, stretch and breathe. Relax your legs, relax your knees. Come back up through center, lift. Open to T, lift your heart, arms open, nice and wide, lift them up to the sky, and hands down towards your heart. Big breath in, complete breath out. Take your time, move your props, shake out your legs a little bit. We're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together. Again, make those props however you need to, so that your knees can be relaxed and you're perfectly content sitting here for an extended amount of time. Whatever level, you can stack whatever you need to, and then as you relax, you'll lower them down. Sitting up tall. Lean back a little bit. You can have your hands on your ankles, kind of pulling your heart forward, shoulders stay down and back. Release any grip on your feet, let your right ear fall down towards your shoulder. Relax your knees. Take a breath. Let your chin fall down towards your chest and lift it back on top. Use your hands on your ankles, sit up as tall as you can. Release that grip, lift ear down towards your shoulder. Relax those knees, relax the hips. Big breath in, complete breath out. Chin falls down towards your chest. Take a breath, stack it back on top. Grab your ankles, sit up tall, and fold as much as you can over the thighs. Head towards your toes. Take a breath, relax the shoulders. So if your knees are way up, hips are tight, find that comfortable spot so your knees can relax. Maybe you hug around the knees a little bit, keep your heart lifted. And just fold through your legs. Let your chin relax towards your chest. Let your head reach for your toes. Big breath in. Complete breath out. Find a flat back. Sit up as tall as you can. Breathe. If you found any slack, maybe release the props down, maybe just a millimeter down. Sit up tall. And let's grab the big toes and open your feet like a book. So pinky toes stay together like it's the binding of a book, and you're opening it up. Opening your feet. Feel that relax come up. Your lower legs to your knees, relaxing. Maintain a long spine. Open the feet. Breathe. Any hinging and doming is allowed. Take a breath. You get down there and you want to sway a little bit. Might feel nice. Only do what feels good. Keep the knees and legs relaxed. One more breath. And sit up tall. You can release the feet. Gather the knees, feet on the ground. Big breath in, arms out to T. And hug around your knees. Forehead towards your knees. Relax and breathe. Do your best. Try to practice. Come up to your feet without any hands. Come all the way up. Reach up high, as tall as you can. Lean over to the right. Stretch. Come back up to center. Lean over to the left. Stretch. Come back up to center. Cactus your arms. Open your heart. And come all the way up. Let's hinge and fold all the way down. So look at your feet. Make sure your toes are forward. Second toes lined up with the shin. You need blocks to touch the floor. Just make that adjustment so you can touch the ground. Some slack in your upper body so you can really hinge at the hips. Bend your knees so your belly goes towards your thighs. Chest towards your knees. Forehead towards your chins. Shake your head no. Take a breath. Find a flat back as you come up halfway. Lengthen out the spine. Long neck. Belly button in. Shoulders back towards the hips. Fold, release, back down. Forward fold. Let your head fall. Plant your hands on the mat. You can move the blocks. Keep them close in case you need them. Step back to plank. And let's kind of move our hips side to side, rocking on your toes, waking everything up, lower body. Find the alignment, heels reach back, then shift your shoulders over your wrists. Find a push-up down, knees down, tops of the feet down. Lift your heart, roll your shoulders back, lift it up, long neck, and hips back towards your heels, child's pose. Take a breath. Just warming up the body so you can stretch and move a little bit more easily. Coming back to that plank position, roll up, tuck your toes, lift your knees, pike your hips up to downward facing dog. You can bend your knees, pedal out, make a big triangle with your body. Same as we did in plank, you can kind of twist your hips and wake everything up, move it all around. Look at your thumbs, walk back up to your hands, forward fold. Breathe in, flat back. Exhale all the way down, chin to your chest, come all the way up. Arms up, reach up. And fold. fold back down. So if your fold isn't as low as mine or as you would like, just make that adjustment with props so you can hang, find a flat back, hang, fold. Try and hinge at the hips. You can bend your knees more and bend your knees as much as you need to. Plant the hands, step the feet back to plank. Find your alignment. This time knees down, lower like a push-up. Press back up. Shift back to child's pose. Keep your toes tucked. Weave up through tabletop. Shift your shoulders over your wrists. Bend your elbows. Come back up. Shift your hips back toward your heels. Roll up. Find that cat back, then tabletop. Shoulders over your wrists. Lower like a push-up. Elbows stay close. Press back up. Hips back, child's pose. Forehead down. Find a breath. 2 more rounds. Waving up. Lower down. Breathe back up. Hips back towards your heels. Long spine. Breathe. Roll up. Lower, exhale. Lift, breathe. And take it back. Widen out the knees this time. Relax the toes flat. Big toes touching. You can shift your hips a little side to side. Settle in. Relax. If you can't quite get this low, just stack things up so your forehead can touch the mat in a sense as you bring the floor closer to you. Big breath in. Release it all out. Extend your arms out, remove some props. Come back up through tabletop, tuck your toes, find plank, heels reaching back. Bend your knees, hips lifting up, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. And walk all the way up to your hands. Move your hips around, feel it. Square up your feet, toes forward, chin to your chest. Or rather flat back. Long spine. Then release. And now chin to your chest. Come all the way up. Arms up. Reach up. And relax. So take a breath. We're going to open out wide. Find the toes on little angles. Hands on your hips. Move your hips around a little bit. Head, heart, hips. Still stay stacked. So as if there's a wall behind you, let your knees go out in line with your ankles. As you bend your knees, slide down that imaginary wall. So waking up the hips, you can bend your knees, lengthen back up. Practice sliding behind or along that imaginary wall behind you. Go with your breath. It might just be a very subtle bend and a subtle lift, but you're staying aligned. Let's lift the arms and lift them all the way up as you lengthen. Take them down to T, lift the heart, bend the knees, lift up, straighten the legs, bend down, exhale, come up, breathe, come down, exhale. Let's hold. And bring your hands to your inner thighs. You can settle down. Spine still strong, but maybe angled forward a little bit. Lengthen out your arms as you straighten and twist to the right, right shoulder down. Coming back up to center, lift and stack. Twist, straight left arm. Come up one more time. Let's round up like a cat. Straighten your legs, roll your shoulders back. Come back down into your squat, hands on your knees, twist to the right. Back up, let's take it up again, breathe. And down to your squat, twist to the left. Come back up, breathe, you got it. And hands down, relax. Hands to your hips, toes and heels come in so you're standing up tall. Let's reach up high and fold down. Exhale, hinging at the hips, getting everything to work together, upper body, lower body. Hands can be on blocks, might be nice for the floor to be a little higher. We're going to step our right foot back first and drop that right knee down. Watch your alignment, left knee over the left ankle. Move your prop, move your hand on the inside of the left foot and kind of scoot that left leg out so your hands can still be in a push-up position. If you have some slack, you can let your left hip kind of open out to the left. Big toe comes up off the mat. You rotate to the little toe side. Keep a long spine. Maybe you want to lengthen out the back leg and straighten out the front leg. Fold over your pyramid. Bend back into the left knee. Right knee to the ground. Lift your heart. See how it feels. Maybe just hold here. Maybe open that left hip. Notice any changes. You get there and want your hand on your left knee and find a little twist. Shoulders away from the ears. Breathe. Coming back down, both feet plant as legs extend. Fold over the left leg. Pyramid, breathe. Then back into the left. Your choice, right knee up or down. Long spine. If you can come down lower on your forearms, you can always see how that feels or stack things up and go down on your forearms. A little bit of difference for your spine to be long with the right heel reaching back. And you can still play around with the left hip. So I'll take the right knee down, find your hands on the mat if they're not already, and bring the left knee back to meet the right. Stretch back in your child's pose. Weave up through tabletop. Adjust your props. And find plank. We're going to step the right foot forward. Find that low lunge, drop the left knee down. So if you need to switch your props around, go ahead, take your time, move your blocks on the inside of the right foot and scoot that right foot out a little bit, hands still in a push-up position. And you can press that right knee away and kind of let your pinky toe take the connection to the earth. Big toe comes up as your knee opens. Just keep it in line with the ankle. Long spine, shoulders back. Giving some love to those hips. You can lengthen out the left leg, straighten the right, fold over. Modified pyramid. Breathe. Then back into the right, left knee down. Keep doing what you're doing. Maybe right hand to your right knee as their foot opens and you twist. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Big breath in. Come back to neutral, long spine. Straighten the legs, fold over the right leg. Breathe. And back into the right. Maybe keep the left knee up, your choice. Keep that left heel reaching away, heart reaching forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Option to come down to your forearms, or remember you can stack things up, see how it feels, whatever level you get to. Maybe let that right knee open a little bit. Heart shines forward, long spine, square your hips, breathe. And let's take the left knee down, hands plant so you have some slack, right knee comes back, and widen your knees and shift your hips a little side to side, and make some circles. Breathe in, breathe out. Come back to your child's pose. Big toes touch. Stack whatever you need underneath your forehead so you can rest it down. Inhale and exhale. Come up a little bit, hands plant. Get some slack, tuck your toes, lift your knees, walk your hands back towards your feet. Forward fold. If you need to bring some props, bring them with you. Flat back, lengthen. And fold, exhale. Chin to your chest, all the way up. Arms up, reach up. And relax. So find some space. We're going to open out wide to the right. Look at your feet. They'll make a backwards letter L. Right leg straight, left knees bent. So focusing on the hips. The left knee is going to stack right on top of the ankle. Keep it pulling towards the pinky toe. Right hip's going to be pulling back. Keep both feet engaged with the mat. Lift your heart. Stack everything on top. If yours is very subtle, that's fine. If you're pretty deep, that's okay too. Whatever you get to, breathe. We're going to flow to wake up the hips. So cartwheel back to the original front. Pivot. Frame your hands on the left leg and then pivot on the right leg. Find that runner style lunge. Drop the right knee down. Take a breath. Lift your heart. Do what you can. Straighten the legs. Find that pyramid. Hands framed now. Bend back into that left leg. Find warrior 2 feet. Open those right toes and take your time. Try and pull that right hip back as you wind open. Breathe. Take your time. Same flow. Cartwheel down. Pivot on the back foot. Right knee down. Maybe lift your heart. Breathe. As you come down, you might want blocks. Remember, underneath your hands, straighten both legs, pyramid. Bend into the left knee. Find warrior 2 feet, backwards letter L. Open that right hip. Open the right hand. Lift it up, warrior 2. Open the left knee. Breathe. Flip down, cartwheel down. Pivot on the back toes so the hips shine forward, right knee down. Breathe, lengthen up, maybe arms up if you can. And bring it down, straighten the legs, pyramid. Hips shine forward, so if the right hip's opening a whole lot, see if you can turn the toes forward, hips shine forward. One more breath here. Bend into the left knee. Belly button in, step forward, forward fold, relax your head. Step your left leg all the way back. Find that runner style lunge. Open your feet so they look like the letter L, toes pointing. Warrior 2 feet. Bring that left hip back as the left arm opens wide. Find your T. So set yourself up, toes point like an L. Right knee on top of the right ankle, opening towards the pinky toe, while the left hip's pulling back. Feet engaged, belly button in. Cartwheel down, pivot on the back foot. Find your runner style lunge. Drop the left knee, lift the heart. You can have blocks, you can be all the way up here, whatever it looks like for you. Feel it, breathe, enjoy. Bring it down, straighten both legs, pyramid. Fold over the right leg. Left hip shining forward. Bend back into the right knee. Warrior 2 feet. Pull that left hip back as the left arm opens. Find T. Warrior 2. Big breath. Cartwheel down. Pivot on the back foot. Bring the left knee down. Lift up. Breathe in. And bring it down. Pyramid. Exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Do your best, bend your knee, drop your left knee, move your props, hands to the mat. Move your right knee back. Find child's pose. Bring those props with you whenever you need them, underneath your forehead. Or maybe you want it underneath your chest and your forehead. Wave up through tabletop. Make any hip rolls or circles you need to get yourself feeling good. We're going to lay down, make some room so your feet can go up in the sky. If you have some wall space that you can make an L with your body, legs up the wall, that would be ideal. And you're going to hug your knees in and rock a little side to side. And let your arms go out to T, let your legs continue that circle, kind of rainbow side to side. So if you have the wall space, you can kind of follow and make sure you stay in alignment. Your feet will kind of graze the wall. Staying close. Shoulders stay down. Enjoy the hips. If you come to a side, you can hang out and breathe. Even yourself out. Another breath. Belly button in, knees back to center, hug it in, and let your knees go wide, still hugging them in up towards the armpits, shoulders. Keep the shoulder blades down. And think about your knees being the letter L, 90-degree angle at the knees. You can grab the inner thighs, pull down, put your footprints on the sky. Keep the tailbone down, the shoulders down. Should feel nice on your hips. You might want to rock a little side to side. If you find a sweet spot, you can hang out and breathe. So again, that wall, if you have it, will keep it so you won't be able to slide forward and you'll stay up. Footprints on the sky. If you have any extra flexibility and length in your arms, you can grab up towards the ankles. Your shoulders start to come up a whole lot. Release them down. Maybe release the grip down. Outer pinky toes will be the final grip. Keep everything relaxed. As long as tailbone and shoulders are down, wherever your grip is fine. Rock a little. Open the hips. Try and make that L. Footprints on the sky. Big breath in, find that L pose, legs up the wall or just hanging in midair with your legs up. You can have some assist with your hands if you don't have a wall. And just give yourself a couple minutes. If your legs get tired, you can bring them down. Relax your upper body, let some blood flow down from your ankles, filter in your heart. Give yourself some fresh energy. Three more intentional breaths, slow, breathing in, filling up. Take the time to exhale and empty completely. 2 more breaths. Get yourself as heavy as you can. Give into gravity. Let go. And wiggle your feet, fingers, face. Roll your ankles, your wrists, hug your knees back in. Big breath in. Complete breath out. Rock a little, give your lower back a massage. fall over to your favorite side. Take an inhale, fill up. Relax the exhale out. Set the tone for the rest of your day. Press yourself up. Find that crisscross position. So take your time, set yourself up. You might need to grab a pillow. Find that prop for your seat to come up. Crisscross your legs. Find some lift underneath your knees so you can relax your legs. Sit up tall, let your chin fall down towards your chest. Settle in, big breath in. Setting the tone for the rest of your day. Breathe out, calm, cool, collected. Let's sit up tall, reach up high. Remember to relax your legs, your knees. Bring them down. Practice sitting whenever you have a moment. Set yourself up, prop yourself up. Take 1, 3, 5 minutes. Just breathing, relaxing. You have to practice sitting if you want to get better at it. Take a moment, acknowledge the love and light within, and spread some love and light to others. Thanks for joining me. Hope this video found you well. Give some love to your hips. Share with friends that may need it. Thank you again to Roddy for reaching out and giving me an idea for a video. So, send me your thoughts. Otherwise, enjoy. Peace, love, y'all.